In my opinion, as chair of the committee that works on these issues, for the environmental groups to a person, there is no question that if we pass this it is a violation of Article 97 both in spirit and in substance.
Jobs. 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 This is about jobs. Silly man. This is not about the law. Even though I serve on the Senate Committee on Ethics and Rules.
I do want to say this. I'm hopeful that everyone in the body will consult with the Sierra Club and the Audubon Society, respected groups that many of us scramble year-round to look good on their scorecard. This is not a local issue at all. I consider Article 97 to be sacred. That's why the Constitution was amended, and that's why every time we transfer land we do a 2/3 roll call vote.
Jobs. 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 I told you I don't care about the law. This is about low-paying jobs. Lots and lots of low-paying jobs.
Years ago, a whole region of Massachusetts got together to preserve 13,000 acres. The deal was, we will give you 300 acres of state forest land. Specifically excluded was, you don't get to make it a landfill or a casino. Article 97 of this Constitution: an open space in this Commonwealth is more important than a casino. One of the worst things you can do is to violate the spirit in the law.
Some people have raised concerns about Article 97. We went to Senate Council. They have ruled it is not Article 97. I consulted myself, because I serve on the Senate Committee on Ethics and Rules. I ruled it was not Article 97. We went to the Attorney General. They said it was not an Article 97. The law says the land can't be used for anything casino-related. This matter was filed by Senator Brewer and myself in 2002, and we allowed this land to be used for commercial and industrial use. We also stated we would not use it for landfill use. We wanted these 300 acres and then turned it over to the Redevelopment Authority. Their main purpose is to get it into use. I am willing to say, I understand some of my friends in the environmental community have some concerns about this. But there's sort of a snobbery. Yes, I said snobbery. About gaming not being economic development. Why was there a restriction about gaming? Gaming wasn't legal anyway, so we put it aside. All of us, Senator Brewer, Senator Pacheco and I, never intended gaming to be included. This is not an Article 97 issue. Both the Senate Council and myself reviewed it. The Attorney General's office reviewed it too. I'm happy to say, 67% of people in Fall River are in favor of a casino. Of course that survey was done by the Mashpees. Luckily, nobody pays attention to details such as these.
I move to lay the matter on the table. We can finish this debate tomorrow. I have to make a phone call to a certain Attorney General of a certain New England Commonwealth.
Not so fast, buddy. 8 years ago a bioreserve bill was filed allowing the state to sell 300 acres of land to the Fall River Redevelopment Authority for commercial, industrial and other economic development purposes. In return the city relinquished over 4,000 acres for a bioreserve. The petition was filed by me, Senator Pacheco and Senator Brewer. It did not contain any restriction about economic development. They suggested the use of landfill will not be permitted. It went through state administration. Language was added, we didn't know anything about it. That it prohibited the use of the land for gambling purposes. Gambling was not legal then. We think a resort casino is economic development. This amendment is about my constituents deciding what they want to do with land in Fall River. It corrects the injustice. Some friends in the environmental community have raised concerns. We think a resort casino is economic development.
How could you not know about the casino restriction when you put the bill together and sponsored it?
Let's just say I have my ways of not paying attention to bills I introduce here. You cannot prove that I knew what was in the bill then. You cannot prove that I read it. Let's move on. All this talking is making me sleepy.
Hold on there, Missy. There was a representation made that there was consultation with the Attorney General. I called them while you were pontificating and was told unequivocally there was no opinion made. They said you never consulted with them. How do you explain this, Miss Menard?
Huh? 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 Who? Me?
Every environmental group in Massachusetts, all their environmental leaders, disagree with the amendment. To suggest somehow in private conversations and then on the floor that this is somehow a local dispute. It might be a passionate dispute, but it is not a local dispute. The amendment would set a precedent. The Attorney General stated through her staff unequivocally she has not offered an opinion. You never called her. You said you did.
Well, so? Huh? Me? Who?
You serve on the Senate Committee on Ethics and Rules. How can you stand there and violate them and think you can get away with it?
Yes, I serve on the Senate Committee on Ethics and Rules. You don't think that is an accident, do you? You don't seriously think I am going to investigate myself? I get a free ride, buddy, a free ride here because I serve on the Senate Committee on Ethics and Rules.
Back to the issue at hand. Anybody who would suggest to me that when every environmental group in Massachusetts negotiated a restriction with a reverter clause, anyone who would say it's not a 2/3 vote, I would disagree.
Your call to the Attorney General was a slick move, but nobody here cares. Nice try. I didn't know an iPhone would work here.
Thank you. However, I see that nobody is listening to me, so nobody heard that you made stuff up. Besides, everyone has already made up their minds. Debates like this don't matter anyway.
You and I will spar again, no doubt. Maybe next time it will be in your favor. But I seriously doubt it. Even though I am a lame duck, I have all the power. I worked this room today like a smooth potato pie.
I saw that earlier. You do-si-doed at every senator's desk during every recess and break. I thought you were going to make sweet love to some of them. You were so passionate about getting people on your side.
Policy is payback. You know that. I have been doing this a long time. I simply called in my chits, to use a gambling term. Haha. I made a joke. Very funny. I can't stop laughing at myself.
That was a good one, I admit. I guess we both know the truth doesn't matter here. If it did, we would have done a cost-benefit analysis instead of just a benefit analysis.
I can't wait to be appointed as chair of the Gaming Commission. It is my destiny. It is my due for carrying the weight of this amendment to get the casino restriction removed. I have earned it.
Enough of this chit-chat. It is time for the vote, even though we all know that this amendment and this gaming bill are going to pass.
Can we have a drum roll? No? Well, then, can we have a chainsaw? By a roll call vote of 27 to 11, the amendment to strip the casino language from the land use is adopted. I win, I win, I win. I win, I win. You lose. Did you hear me? I win, you lose. I still have the power, after all these years. Take that, New Bedford.
You win for now, Miss Menard. For now.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have a plan. A secret plan. You will know all about it in due time. In due time. Let's just say it involves lawyers.
Madam President. He says he has a secret plan. I move to make him tell us what it is.
You can't make me. Besides, it is time to go on to the next stupid amendment so we can get out of here at a decent time. Aren't you hungry, Miss Menard?
Why, yes. How did you know?
I could hear your stomach rumbling from across the room.
Damn it to hell. Betrayed by my gurgling guts.
May we move on?
Yes, let us move on. I won, and that is all that matters to me. All that matters to Fall River. Soon we will have lots and lots of low-paying jobs. Hooray.